This is Saturday's BBC Breakfast. I've missed the beginning of it. This is 7:22, so I don't know when it started. But there was so much coding in this one, so much CGI crap because it's space. They even mentioned Tesla, so the free energy. I don't even know where to start with it, so let's just have a wee watch, eh?
His name's being bandied about, and for anyone who doesn't know him, a brief history, if you will, because grew up in South Africa and then eventually became one of the founders of PayPal.
Yes.
Which is how he's got all his
so
money.
He started out with PayPal, then he got into the whole electric car thing with Tesla, so he owns that, and then he...
So we go, Tesla, I think, was about 723 that came on.
Decided I want to get into private space.
But his ethics are very much about reusing space aircraft as well. It's not just, he's not like this crazy billionaire who just wants to throw lots of money at unfeasible projects.
No, he's all about kind of making things commercially viable. So SpaceX, the way that they've driven all of this.
I've never actually seen anything on SpaceX outside of South Park, so this is all very new to me. But come on, Mars missions, and unless it's Mars attacks or fucking Total Recall, like, no Mars.
Progress is they do a lot of commercial services for the space sector. So they put up a lot of satellites for commercial enterprises, communication satellites, what have you. So they get money from that. They also win contracts from places like NASA. They are one of the providers that are able to send cargo to the International Space Station. Eventually they want to send people there, so it's not completely reliant on the Russians. They've had a phenomenal track record in this area.
From what you're saying, it sounds like you're saying that, yes, potentially this is possible, it could well happen, but that his time frame is a bit of an exaggeration. Is that fair?
I think that's spot on. You've always got to take a step back and say, look, where are they actually at now? What needs to happen, right?
They make out like they've lost the technology or destroyed the technology to go to the fucking moon. Like, oh God, I can't believe anybody believes any of this. Drives me fucking nuts. Anyway, back to the coding. There's loads of this. Hong Kong to Singapore, 22. I mean, it goes on. Fucking New York to bloody... I can't mind. There's loads of it.
So at the moment, they haven't done any manned missions at all yet.
So there's some of the flight times. Bangkok, Dubai, 28 minutes. Tokyo, London, Dubai, 30 minutes. I mean,
again, I don't disagree that's probably what it would take if you were to do this with a rocket. My concern is more, is this really kind of energy efficient? It's not going to
energy efficient, because that. Oh, for fuck's sake!
Be that cost-wise, it's going to be tremendous. I don't see this taking off.
How long a runway would you need to land a rocket in major cities?
Well, no. So actually, the whole idea with these things is they're vertical takeoff, vertical landing.
Oh.
So that's what we've seen with the Falcon 9s that land. They steady themselves and they come down like this, mostly on barges actually out to sea for safety reasons. Now I don't know. What would happen in this case if it was a passenger rocket, but
so logistically
New York,
it's feasible.
60.
I mean, I suppose one thing.
I don't know why Hollywood doesn't, get in with North Korea and share the CGI technology, because, like, I'd maybe believe North Korea if this is what we were seeing all the time. But, I mean, come on, God, this is fucking stupid.
We talk about these timelines, and John was saying, how realistic are they? NASA's saying it aims to send people to Mars by 2030. So
yeah, 2030. It goes on. I'll leave it there because, just...